Okay. So for I'll be taking your first aid practicals. Okay. And for first aid practicals, first aid kit is over. So now we will start with a new chapter, that is dressing and bandaging. Okay. Write the unit name. It is dressing and bandaging.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Jeet,
Hello,
say.
ma'am.
Yes, say.
Is it within a? Do we need to write in practical copy
Yes,
now?
yes. It is FA practicals. It is for your FA practicals, okay? So you will have to write in your practical copy. First aid kit is already over, okay? That unit is already over. Now unit 2 will be doing dressing and bandaging. Please write down dressing and bandaging. So now we will discuss only about dressing. Okay, write down dressings. Write down dressing is a protective covering. Dressing is a protective covering. Dressing is a protective covering applied to the wound. Applied to the wound. W-O-U-N-D, wound. Applied to the wound. To start with a bulletin. Okay, bulletin means a small dot below. You put a dot and write control bleeding. Control bleeding. Control bleeding. Second bulletin you write down prevent infection. Second bulletin you write down prevent infection. Prevent infection. Infection. Prevent infection. Number 3 is absorb any discharge.
Ma'am, can you say
Absorb
again?
any discharge. Discharge can from number 1, first point.
Yeah, ma'am.
Hajit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Dressing is protective. Hmm? Hmm. Dressing is a protective covering applied to the wound. Wound means what? What is a wound? Wound means gha, okay? Any kind of wound. After injury, there is wound. Wound to start with a bulletin, or else you can write small one. You can write control bleeding. First point is control bleeding. The second point is prevent infection. Prevent infection. INFECTION. Prevent infection. The third point is absorb any discharge. The third point is absorb any discharge. Discharge can be in the form of blood, semen, okay, vomiters, any kind of discharge. Absorb any discharge. Number 4, avoid further injury. Avoid further injury. INJURY. Avoid further injury. And the last point is assist in healing. The last point is assist in healing. ASSIST. Assist in healing. HEALING. Assist in healing. HEALING. Assist in healing. Okay. Assist in healing. I'm not talking. Assist in healing. So after that you write down types of dressing. The next point you write types of dressing. Types of dressing. Number 1 you write adhesive dressing. Adhesive, ADHESIV, adhesive dressing, DRESSING. Adhesive dressing. Then number 1 is adhesive dressing. Put a dash and write down. These sterile dressings, sterile means clean, okay? These sterile dressings, DRESSINGS. These sterile dressings consist of a pad, consist of a pad, or absorbent gauze ABSORBNT, absorbent gauze, GAUZE gauze. Absorbent gauze of cellulose, CELLULOSE, of cellulose, held in place by a layer of adhesive material. Held in place by a layer of adhesive material. Held in place by a layer of adhesive material. ADHESIV, adhesive material. Number 2, you write. They are of different sizes and shapes. They are of different sizes and shapes and are supplied in paper or plastic covers. They are of different sizes and shapes and are supplied in paper or plastic covers. They are of different sizes and shapes and are supplied in paper or plastic covers. Okay, so this adhesive dressing you will get in varieties of sizes, varieties of shapes, and also it will be supplied in paper or else plastic covering. Okay. Next is change the paragraph and write methods of application of adhesive dressing. Methods of application of adhesive dressing. Methods of application of adhesive dressing, underline it. Underline it. Methods of application of adhesive dressing. Underline it. Then you write number 1. Remove the outer wrapping. Remove the outer wrapping. WRAPPING. Remove the outer wrapping and hold the dressing. Remove the outer wrapping and hold the dressing, comma, gauge side down. Gauge side down. GAUZE, gauge. Gauge side down. Gauge I have already shown you in your first aid kit box. I have already shown you how does a gauge look like. Okay, so you should know. Next, you write number 2. Peel back and expose the gauge. Peel back, peel, P-E-E-L, peel back and expose the gauge. Peel back and expose the gauge and place the pad onto the wound. And place the pad onto the wound. Okay, so the adhesive, first you have to take out the wrapping or the cover. After that, the gummy area, you will have to stick it onto the wound. Okay, after peeling it back and then exposing the gauge, you will have to place the pad. Pad means what? Inside a gauze cloth. Okay, inside you can put cotton wools, cotton. Okay, tula. So you can put cotton inside and you can make it in the shape of a pad, and then you can cover the wound. Number 3 is press the ends and the
Ma'am, hello,
edges
ma'am.
down. Yes, Jeet, say.
Ma'am, place the pad and
No, no, place the pad onto the wound.
on to.
Place the pad. Pad means you will have to make the pad, okay? Means
Yes,
outside there will be a gauze and inside you can put cotton and you can wrap it and then you will look the shape of a pad. And that you will
yeah,
have to put it onto the wound. WOUND, wound.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Then number 3 you write. Okay, number 3 you write. Press the ends and the edges down. Press the ends, ENDS. Press the ends and the edges, EDGES, edges down. Why do we need to press? So that you can stick the pad properly onto the wound. Otherwise, it will come out. Okay. Now you write methods of application of non-adhesive dressing. Methods of application of non-adhesive dressing. Methods of application of non-adhesive. The first one was adhesive, now is non-adhesive dressing. Underline it. Underline it, then you write number 1, sterile ready-made dressing. Number 1, sterile means clean, okay? Sterile ready-made dressing. Ready-made, R-E-A-D-Y, ready-made. Ready-made dressing means it's already ready-made. You don't need to make it like the adhesive dressing. It's already ready-made. Sterile ready-made dressing. Put a dash and write. This consists of layers of gauze. This consists of layers of gauze. This consists of layers of gauze covered by a pad. Covered by a pad, PAD pad. Covered by a pad of cotton wool. Covered by a pad of cotton wool with attached roller bandage. With attached roller bandage, ROLLER, roller bandage, BANDAGE, roller bandage. With attached roller bandage to keep it in position. To keep it in position, POSITION. To keep it in position, full stop. After that you write down, the dressing is sealed in. The dressing is sealed in, sealed, SEALED. The dressing is sealed in protective covering. The dressing is sealed in protective covering and is available in different sizes and shapes. And is available in different sizes and shapes. And is available in different sizes and shapes. Next you write methods of application. Methods of application. Underline it. Methods of application means how to apply. Okay, the dressings, how to apply the dressing properly. Methods of application, underline it. Then you write number 1, remove outer and inner wrapping. Wrapping means the outer covering, okay? Remove outer and inner wrapping. Outer, 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 and inner, INNER, inner wrapping, WRAPPING. Remove outer and inner wrapping. Number 2, you write unwind the bandage. Unwind the bandage. Unwind, UNWIND. Unwind the bandage. Unwind the bandage and open the dressing. Means you will have to take off the bandage and then you can open the dressing. Okay. Unwind the bandage and open the dressing. Full stop. Number 3, place the dressing on the wound. Number 3, place the dressing on the wound. Place the dressing on the wound with gauze side down. with gauze, G-A-U-Z-E, with gauze, side down, S-I-D-E-W-D-O-W-N. Place the dressing on the wound with gauze, side down. The last point you write, bandage firmly until the pad is covered. Bandage firmly means you have to bandage it very properly. Okay, bandage firmly until the pad is covered. The pad that you have made with the gauze and cotton wool, it should be tightly and firmly bandaged. Okay, so that it doesn't come out, and it should not be too tight. If it's too tight, what will happen? It will harm in circulation. Okay, and if it's too loose, what will happen? It will move, it will come out, it won't stick properly. So it should be done well. So let me show you one screen. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. Where was it? Can you see the screen? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
About 1 minute, huh?
Ma'am.
Are you able to see the screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please write down dressing. This is the gauze. Can you see this? This is a gauze. Okay, it is a rough kind of cloth piece. It's basically white in color, and it has got holes. Okay, so this is a sterilized cloth pad or similar fabric used to cover an injured body part. So this person is having a wound, so with a gauze and a pad, it is covering the wound. It is sometimes called as a compress. This is sometimes called as a compress. And any clean cloth at a time of emergency, any sabha kapur, okay, any clean cloth or gauze pads can be used to dress wounds in times of emergency. So you write down dressing, and please write down these 3 points. Write down these 3 points. No need to do the diagram. Okay, only the 3 points. Finish writing. Hmm? Have you finished writing? Have you finished or not? Yes or no, say something.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. See this. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So see, these are the wounds. Okay. Daily wound care. Daily hodai means every day. How will you clean the wounds? See. First, you have to remove the bandage. This is the bandage upside. Removal of bandage. Second point, you will have to clean the wound very nicely, softly. Otherwise, it will cause harm to the person. Okay, it will be painful. So you will have to clean the wound properly. Next is application of any ointment, antibiotic ointment, whatever is being prescribed. Okay, you will have to put the ointment. Next is you will have to replace this old bandage with a new bandage. Okay, placement of new bandage. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
See, small injuries and small wounds are generally fine, okay, but all this kind of wounds that are so much deep, see, even his bones will be visible if you really see it with your own naked eyes. So it's very much dangerous. Okay, small wounds can be cured by yourself, but all these kind of wounds need proper treatment, proper care. Okay, Okay, so these are the daily wound care. Removal of bandage. The old bandage will be replaced by new bandage. Application of ointment, and you have to clean the wounded area. So, see, dressing is over. Okay, so this many things only I wanted to give you on dressing, because we have a whole unit in your first aid theory. Okay, dressing and bandaging. You all please go and see your syllabus. Okay, even in your first aid practicals, you have dressing and bandaging. Again, in your first aid theory, you have dressing and bandaging. But that one I will give you in details. Okay, but in practicals, I will just give you few things, not everything. So now, so whatever you have written, you will have to write it down properly in your practical copies, first aid practical copies. And I will give you some pictures. Okay, I will send in your WhatsApp group. I will give you some pictures, and all those pictures tomorrow you will have to draw all those pictures in your practical copies beautifully. Okay, other sections they have already completed, because I have taken their class yesterday, day before yesterday. So now it is your turn. Finish it up and you can show me in WhatsApp. Not everyone. Okay, 1, 2 is enough.
Ma'am,
Did
hello,
you
ma'am.
understand? Are you clear? Haan, Jeet say.
Ma'am, is it the one you teach today is a unit 2?
Yes, yes. Unit 2 for first aid practicals.
Ma'am,
Unit 1 was your first aid kit.
I wasn't present last
Haan.
time because of my network problem, so I don't know the first one.
Actually what happened, Jade, that for
Yes,
first
ma'am.
aid kit I can surely give you the notes now, but the thing is that
Yeah.
my one is all kelly-melly. Like I have some in my books, I have some in my exercise, I have some in my laptop, so it's all jumbled up here and then. I used to see and make notes, and I used to tell you, I used to dictate you the notes. So if I give you also, you won't understand, and it will be problematic. So many of the students were present, please ask from them. How many of you are present that day, first aid kit box? Many were present. Babul Boro and all were present, I guess. Johnson, Lukhiam and all. Were you present? Hmm? Kwa, say. Say fast. Linda Mary Marbanyang. Were you present in the first aid kit box? First
No,
aid
ma'am.
practicals? First, you were absent.
Yes,
Johnson,
ma'am.
were you present?
We
Hmm?
have not
Hmm?
done yet the
Absent.
experience. No, we have not done
Acha,
yet.
okay. Let me take from one of your. Okay, let me just see. Okay, if I'm able, I will give you. Okay, Jeet.
Yeah. Thank you
The
so
first
much, ma'am.
unit.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
But the second unit, dressings and bandaging. Dressing part is over, but bandaging part we will do in the next practicals, not today. And I will give you some pictures. Okay, whatever you have written, the same thing.
Yeah.
I will give you
Yeah.
pictures, and you will have to draw in your practical copies properly. I mean, beautifully, I mean to say. I will give you, and by drawing the pictures, you will understand what you have written actually. Because like this through online class, I am not able to show you at an like this, I can't show you. So by seeing the pictures, you will just know what you have written down just now.
Yeah.
Okay. Bujisana Jyotishmita Devi, present na absent?
Present, ma'am.
তো তুমি প্রেজেন্ট আসলে না অ্যাবসেন্ট আসলে in unit 1 first aid kit?
ম্যাম ইউনিট 1 বুঝাই নাই আপনি আমাক মানে দিয়াই নাই
আরে first aid kit হ'ল তোমালোকৰ I even uploaded video.
ম্যাম ভিডিও
Ma'am, I guess you didn't took that first unit.
ক্লাস দেখুন
Is
Ma'am,
it?
FA practical apuni luai na unit 1 or.
ইয়েস ম্যাম
First aid kit box to হোৱা নাই নেকি?
নো ম্যাম
This is your first practical, first aid
100.
practical?
ইয়েস
Yes,
ম্যাম
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I guess
Just
yes,
you
ma'am.
gave the theory
Oh, is
theory
it? Then
part,
maybe.
introduction of
Yeah.
first aid.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
acha,
Yes.
that means I think I have given to section B, I guess.
Section-
You all are A,
yeah,
na?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
A.
ma'am.
There was the problem. Okay. I think I thought that I've given, means I've already taken your class, because I took in third semester also, I took in section B, section C. So I thought even yours is also over, first aid kit box. So it's
No, no,
okay,
ma'am, no.
no problem.
Yeah, yeah,
You
ma'am.
can write unit 1, you write unit 2, dressing and bandaging. After completing dressing and bandaging, we will talk about first aid kit. Okay?
Oh, okay. Ma'am, we can alter the
Because
two and
in the
one, no?
middle, yeah, because see, in the middle I can't do that now, that first aid, like unit 1, unit 2 you have already started dressing and bandaging. So now in the middle I can't say now let me take first aid kit. It will be all jumbled up. So let me complete this unit. After this unit we will start nicely first aid kit box. Okay? No problem with that. Okay, so
Yeah,
you all can leave the meeting. Thank you.
ma'am. Hello,
Leave
ma'am.
the meeting means what? Join again. I will take your vital signs on pulse. I will take your PSM practicals now. Join again. All of you. Did you understand? Hmm? You understood or not? I asked you to join again.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.